In the beginning, there was nothing. Suddenly, there was a big boom, and the explosion created everything the universe came to be. Well, this may just be a theory, but it's a pretty cool one. When all the pieces of matter and space rocks came together, they created planets and a solar system just like ours. Soon, Earth was created. But it didn't always look like this. At first, Earth was only a big mass of molten rocks and active volcanoes. This was Earth 4.6 billion years ago. There are 5 eras in Earth's timeline. The first 2, the Archean era and the Proterozoic era, I grouped them together as the eon they are part of, the Precambrian era. This eon was from the beginning of Earth to 550 million years ago. This eon was home to microbacteria, coral, and jellyfish. The next 3 eras are part of the Phanerozoic eon. The first one is the Paleozoic era. It lasted 550 million years ago, ending 250 million years ago. The Paleozoic era had 6 periods in this order: Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, and Permian. This era was home to algae and marine invertebrates like trilobites. Next is the Mesozoic era. This period lasted from 250 million years ago to 65 million years ago. It has 3 periods within it. This era was home to land marine dinosaurs, small mammals, and pterosaurs. Finally, there is the Cenozoic era. We live in this era. It started right after the Tertiary extinction about 65 million years ago and is still going on today. This era is home to modern-day animals and humans. Every era ended with a mass extinction. Mass extinction is defined by dictionary.com as the extinction of a large number of species within a relatively short period of geological time, thought to be due to factors such as catastrophic global event or widespread environmental change that occurs too rapidly for most species to adapt. There have been 5 mass extinctions so far, 3 of which occurred during the Paleozoic era. We may be living in the 6th. But let's travel back to an era that allowed mammals to be where they are today, the era of the dinosaurs. There are 3 periods within the Mesozoic era. The Triassic period. In this period, dinosaurs were not the kings of land and sea quite yet. Coelophysis was one of the very first dinosaurs. It was a quick and stealthy hunter. There are also many small egg-laying mammals. The Jurassic period. This period was full of lush forests, and the most famous dinosaur was the sauropods. They are the largest dinosaurs to ever exist at a whopping 77 tons. They had whip-like tails that help keep their balance. The Cretaceous period. This period had more of the well-known dinosaurs, like Tyrannosaurus rex, Triceratops, and Stegosaurus. But the wondrous world of dinosaurs ended with the KT extinction. There are many different theories as to how the non-avian dinosaurs became extinct. Some are better than others. No joke, someone came up with a theory that dinosaurs spent too much time in the sun, got cataracts, and because they couldn't see very well, fell over cliffs to their doom. The 2 most popular explanations are the flood basalts, or volcanic activity, or the asteroid impact. Many people say it was a combination of the 2. While all non-avian dinosaurs died during these catastrophic theories, many early birds, turtles, and crocodiles survived. That mysterious fact is evidence that most of the popular theories can just be that, a theory. But now that the dinosaurs are out of the way, the age of the mammals could begin. Mammals at the time were still small, similar to mice and rats. Many were insecticides because dinosaurs took the ecological roles of herbivores and carnivores. They survived the mass extinction because of their relatively untouched food chain and high birth rates. This allowed them to be more easily adapted to their changing environment. Soon mammals evolved and began to fill the empty environmental niches. Mammals started to diverge from their previous egg-laying ancestors. For the animal category that used to hold 8 different families, it now has over 70. Some new families of mammals, for example, are marsupials that give birth to fetus-like young and keep them in their pouch for protection until they are fully developed, or the placentals, which carry their fetuses in a womb until they are fully developed. Marsupials survive very well in harsh environments like Australia because of their ability to get rid of young in dangerous situations, unlike the placentals, who lived in North America and Eurasia, who had to carry unborn young for months. But because marsupials lived in smaller, less competitive regions, their brains are less developed and more primitive, although no mammal has ever developed a brain power equal to those of primates and Homo sapiens. And now in the present, some scientists say that we're living in the 6th mass extinction. Overforestation, overfishing, toxic fumes, and gases being released into the atmosphere are some of the factors causing so many species to die out. Another reason for mass extinction is one that we can't stop. Earth is due for more volcanic activity. Every mass extinction in the past has been linked to flood basalts. The supervolcanoes in Yellowstone, California, Indonesia, and Japan, to name a few, erupt approximately every 100,000 years. After this mass extinction, who will rise to the top? Maybe the marine life will rule this time. Maybe the lizards will come back supreme. All we can say for sure is that Earth will survive to see another day.